don't know if that's disrespectful or not.
Yeah, it definitely is.
I mean, it's
It's been a while. They've gone over it, I think.
Wait, how long ago did that happen?
I'm still under it.
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of An Interesting Discussion Sometimes. I'm back with the boys, and we have a special guest, our good friend from Tech, Neha.
Oh my god, hi.
I'm gonna give. I guess we should give her a chance to introduce herself.
Hey guys, thanks so much for having me. It's Nays. Super excited to be on here and talking about traveling today. Currently living at home with my parents in California, and I'm going to be moving to Los Angeles later next year.
Yeah, no, I'm excited to join the podcast. Thank you guys for having me today.
Yeah, no problem. We had you on the list for a while.
Thanks. That's so kind.
Yeah, it just took us a long time because you couldn't decide on what you wanted to talk about.
Yeah, I didn't know what to talk
Yeah,
about.
we'll go with that.
I still don't, so we're going to see how this goes.
Okay. Good plan.
That's pretty much our motto, honestly.
Yeah.
Cool.
So let's just do a quick recap of everybody's week. What's going on? What happened this week? You know, Tarun, I heard you had a pretty eventful weekend.
Yeah, dude. So it's Sunday right now, but on Friday, my brother proposed to his girlfriend. So they're engaged now.
Whoa.
Congratulations.
Woo.
Thanks. I'll tell my brother. Yeah. So that was like all of this weekend's festivities. Like Friday was the proposal, so I drove down a couple hours to the vineyard where it happened, and I set up for him, and then I took the proposal pictures, and then Saturday was like a big brunch with both our family and her family, and then like a lot of their friends. And then last night was basically like the main event, I guess you could say, like the engagement party. That was in a different vineyard, and yeah, it was just like good food, and like, dude, actually the food was fucking crazy. They had this it was like some cheese burrata with
burrata.
caramelized peaches.
Onions? Oh, peaches. Wow.
Peaches, bro. It was unreal, dude. Oh my god. And they had like maple syrup on the side too. It was fucking crazy. But yeah, food was good. We stayed there for a bunch of hours, and then we went back to the hotel, and everyone's staying in the same hotel, so it was basically like a post-game after party there. Drank a lot. It was weird, dude. This is like the first time I drank with my parents present. Like my mom saw me take a tequila shot, and she was like, "Oh my god, you're like grown up now. Like, what is this?" I was like, "Can you leave?" I was like, so awkward.
I've been doing this since 16 weeks.
But nah. So her family's actually like, they're big drinkers. So hopefully that'll rub off onto our family a little bit more. Yeah. But yeah, no, dude, it was really, really fun. Really good time.
That's cool.
What did you guys do this week?
This week? Oh, this week has actually been pretty crazy. It's been like 90 to 100 every single day, so like super hot, like, you know,
Wait, aren't you guys in a drought too?
I mean, okay, everyone always thinks California's in a drought. We've been over a drought for like 5 years.
No, I heard SoCal.
No, I mean, California hasn't been in a drought. Like, we have water, we're fine.
Are you conservative with water when you're there? Like, do you take like short showers, or do you keep in conscience of that, or no?
Yeah, no, we definitely used to do that more, but I mean now, yeah, I guess we still do. Like, yeah, shorter showers in the summer. Like, we don't use like AC that much. Like, we don't, if it's like a super hot day, they have like spare the air days. So you don't do laundry, you don't like put your dishwasher, like your washing machine on until like at night when it's like cooler.
Mm-hmm.
So all that. But yeah, so no, it's just been super hot. And then last night, my friends and I were having like a little barbecue in like a backyard, like super small, like 5 of us that are close from here. And we were all like, oh, it's been super hot all day, like, you know, just like burning up. Like, it was like 80 at 9 p.m., like 80 degrees. And my friend Judith, she was like, oh no, she was like, I think there's gonna be like heat lightning like tomorrow morning or sometime this weekend. And I was like, you're crazy, like no way is there like gonna be lightning like in the summer in California, you know. And so this morning at 5:30, I like woke up to like this huge ass like thunderstorm like right outside. And there was like lightning, thunder, rain, like literally everything. Like a bunch of car alarms started going off because like the thunder was so loud. It was like right above me. So that was a really crazy morning. And then I like woke up and like I heard my parents talking and stuff, but none of them like, they didn't get out of bed. They didn't turn off our car alarms. Like I had to do that. And then in the morning, they were like, oh, yeah, like, did someone hear the car alarms? Did someone stop? And I was like, yeah, I did, because you guys, like, let it go for, like, 20 minutes. But no, it's pretty cool. I have pictures.
Yeah, I was talking to Nehal this morning about that, and I was telling her about when I lived in New Hampshire, there was this huge field behind my house. So it's like a bunch of open space and everything, right? And I had this porch upstairs on the second floor, and in the summer especially, we get a shit ton of heat lightning. And I would go out there, and probably half a mile away in this field, you could see the lightning actually touch down in the field, like
That's
right next to my
crazy.
house. So that was pretty. It was fun when it was heat lightning because you didn't have to worry about like all the rain and everything. But yeah, it was that was probably one of the things I miss most is like having that heat lightning every summer.
But, like, that's, like, literally never happened here. Or at least not that I've seen, like, in 22 years.
Yeah.
But other than that, like, week's been really chill. Like, I just had, I think, like, a picnic, and then I've been roller skating a bit. So it's chill. Not that much.
Have you been roller skating for a while, or you just picked it up recently?
No, I just started, like, 2 months ago. One of my friends, her name's Raquel, but she's really into roller skating, like, she has been. And so she got me on it a little bit, like, social distancing, like, because you can. Like, that's how we would hang out, like, at a park or something. And then, so I've been doing that. And then one of my other friends, he skateboards. He's, like, picking it up right now, too. So I've been, like, alternating skating with her, skating with him, and just, like, at a park or something, like, learning. But, yeah. No, I just started. But it's fun.
Was it tough? Like, cause have you done something like that before, or was it pretty easy?
I, like, ice skated when I was, like, in elementary school for, like, a year or two. But I'd never, like, really continued it. But, no, it was, like, really scary. I definitely, like, I fell, like, flat on my face and butt a couple times.
No.
Like,
On your face? Holy shit.
like, I mean, not on my face. Like, I stopped with my hands, but, like, you know, falling forward kind of thing. But yeah, but it's okay. It's been kind of, like, fun to learn something, like, to learn how to fall.
Do you
I
wear
don't know
like
if that sounds
Mhm.
weird.
do you wear like elbow pads and
Yeah,
knee
I
pads?
do. Yeah. No, it's actually hella crazy because so all these there's so many little kids that go to my park and are also like rollerblading, skateboarding, like hoverboarding, whatever things are, and like biking. But none of them, like, the most they wear is a helmet, and that's it. And then I'm over there in like wrist guards,
Fully
elbow
geared
pads,
up.
knee pads, like everything. And I just like every time I go, I'm just like, damn, like these kids are really like, they're not scared.
Well, I mean, kids recover faster though.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, I would say, I mean, when I was a kid, I just didn't give a shit about getting hurt because,
You're so close to the ground.
yeah, I mean that and like how bad could it really be? But now I'm
Right.
thinking about it, like if I, because me and my brother got a penny board like a maybe like 2 or 3 years ago. We tried learning and I fell like twice and I was just like, all right, this is not it
Not
for
worth
me.
it.
Yeah, I was just like, I'm not trying to fall on like pavement and like fuck some shit up on my face or whatever.
Yeah, I used to get scabs like weekly during the summer,
Mhm.
like when I was younger. I didn't guess I didn't really
Scabs
care
and
about
like mosquito bites and like everything. I don't know. It's so much easier to recover.
Dude, the worst thing is for us, when you play basketball outside on a like a tarmac pavement like court or whatever, and you fall, bro, you are easily getting a huge chunk of skin ripped out.
Dude,
of your
those
knee.
burns suck, man.
Bro, this shit hurts so bad.
The worst are turf burns though. That shit's undefeated.
Turf burns.
I kill myself when I get them.
Have you ever had like like the rubber courts they have at war?
Mhm.
Have you ever played on one of those? They have a little more resistance, but when you fall on those, it's like getting rug burn. I don't know if it's bad as a turf burn, but it's like getting a rubber burn almost.
I feel like I've never gotten a
That shit-
burn on the courts, even though I fall a lot.
No, it's not at war because the ones at war are slippery
Yeah.
and dirty and shit. But
Oh, like similar to
Um,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, similar to
Yeah.
like that, bro. When you fall on those, it doesn't go away. I think I actually have a scar from just getting a rubber burn as a kid or some shit like that, bro. It's just
No, the
It's not
worst
nice.
was when I was playing travel soccer, like back in high school. I got like a really bad turf burn, and like I didn't play for like a week. 'Cause I didn't want to like get another one on it, and then I came back for practice the next week, and like everything was fine until like the end of practice. We were playing like a mini scrimmage, and like the other team was about to score like a game winning or match and a game winning goal, but even though it was just a practice. And I like slid to stop the ball from going to the goal, and then I realized right when I slid that I slid on the wrong foot, and I reburned the burn that I had. So there went all the healing I did. That was really painful.
Yo, why don't they have reverse oblique?
what?
So here,
Kuble?
Oobleck, you know Oobleck?
Yeah, but reverse though.
Yeah, reverse it.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
Google.
Yeah.
What?
So listen, hear me out. Hear me out for a second. Hear me out. So like with Oobleck, you hit it and it gets real hard, right? But like generally, it's like soft.
Indeed.
I can't have
Indeed.
conversation.
Go on.
Right?
Go on.
So like if I stuck my hand in it, it'd be soft, right? What I'm saying is like if you made a court or like roads and shit out of Oobleck or reverse Oobleck, then it would be hard like all the time. But if you fell on it or hit it, it would become soft and break or fall.
All right. So if you make a road out of that, right? As soon as you put a car in it, it turns into quicksand.
No, because its resting state is hard, is like a regular road. It's just when you hit it when you hit it hard, or like when you fall on it, then it's soft.
I'm so
All right, I'm taking logic out of this equation, bro.
Ron, what do you think about that physics wise? Since you know about physics,
Bro, I have no idea, man. You lost me.
I
at
like it.
hard.
I like it. I like this idea. It would limit accidents on the road, because cars would just stop it.
when I make $1 billion from this, you guys are getting none of it, bro.
Hey, Naya didn't say anything.
Okay.
Yeah, I said I liked it.
Okay, Harsh should get some.
Neha,
Neha has no opinion. She said nothing. She
I
said
have
she's
no-
just
I
thinking
have-
I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
Low-key. I'm just, yeah. That sounds great. You know what? I'm here for support. So, you know what? Yes.
No, fuck you.
Okay.
Oh,
Count me out,
wow.
dog.
But so my week, I've done basically nothing. I'm just kind of just chilling, enjoying my time.
Playing FIFA. Oh my god, I
Yeah.
heard you guys have been winning a lot of COD. Yeah?
Yeah.
No?
Respect. Yeah, we.
Well, for a little period.
Well-
I heard Haran doesn't want to get the gun. He refuses to get the gun.
Wait, what?
Yeah, you little bitch.
Wait, what do you mean? I refuse to get the gun.
The Bruin.
bro. Come on.
Oh,
I don't know.
yeah. I can't be bothered to do it.
No. I agree with you. I told them, I was like, okay, someone else can get 2 guns, because technically they can. And I was like, someone should just get 2 guns and give it to Haran.
What do you have to think?
Who the fuck explained all this shit to her?
I just asked that question.
I mean,
But
someone
you can't get 2 of the
Can't
same
get-
though.
it's
You
the
can't get 2 of the
gun,
same though.
Yeah.
Could you like give it to someone else and then get it yourself?
Well, yeah. I mean, technically they could, because there's 2 loadout drops, so they could get on the first one, drop it for me, and then they'll get their own on the second drop.
But Haran doesn't want no pity bullshit, you know?
Yeah, I don't
Right?
need it, bro.
Sure.
As long as I have my gold dog, that's all I need.
I was texting the boys earlier this weekend, but basically I went to the store to pick up balloons for the event, and I heard 2 guys talking about like the same glitches that we complain about on Call of Duty, and I was like, holy shit! I was like, this is amazing. It's not just us. I was like, these are my people.
They fixed it though, I think. The Xbox
They
got
did?
finesse, bro. So I don't know if you saw this, but PlayStation and PC have like a 1 gig like update or something, and Xbox has a 66.4 gig update.
66?
Yeah,
Oh my god!
they got finesse. People are saying like it's worth just
That's what
people say
happens.
it's just worth like uninstalling and then installing the game with all the updates now. It's just because
Yeah, I believe
Well,
it.
apparently some of the updates have like consolidated some space.
yeah, I'm not sure exactly, but that's what I heard.
Wait, can I return to the reverse oobleck for a second?
Oh my god, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
So I fucking looked it up, and it's a real thing. It's called a shear thinning fluid, and what do you call it? A regular example of it, or of one of them, a shear thinning fluid, is ketchup. Because when you hit ketchup, it becomes less viscous. That's why when you hit the back of the bottle, ketchup comes out faster.
Oh my god, so cool.
Yeah,
Yeah, I should know that. Fluid viscosity.
yeah. That's
Maybe
why
I'll
I
look into
asked
that.
you.
Maybe that'll be my research at Stanford.
Reverse oobleck.
Oh, please no.
They're gonna turn my.
So you want
initial
everyone
roster.
driving on ketchup now?
That's right, bro. Driving on ketchup.
So the real reason
Speaking of-
we thought we would bring Neha on is because Neha has done more traveling than most of us, really, I think. Especially living so far away from school. And she has a lot of experience, especially she has a lot of backpacking, especially recently. She's well versed in nature as well as international travel. So
Take it away.
Yeah.
yeah, just enlighten us on some of your experiences.
Yeah, so basically, I think like about a few weeks ago, like 2, 3 weeks ago, my friend and I, Madison, she was doing like this super cool like volunteering at a farm in New Mexico. So she was like working for free. Like housing was free, like food was free and everything. But she was just like volunteering and getting free food and housing, whatever, at this farm in New Mexico. And so she spent like 10 weeks working with like goats and like planting shit. And she was like, she did a whole road trip from Virginia all the way to New Mexico, and then she wanted to do a road trip back, but through California and like see some parts here. And so I like texted her one day randomly because I was like, oh my god, like now is the perfect time to go backpacking. Like, people are going outside, everything. And I was like, do you want to like come through California? We could do Yosemite or Big Sur, and then you can just like go back to Virginia or Tech, because she has another year. She's like an architecture major. And so, so she drove by, and then we did Big Sur, like backpacking for a week. So it was about like 60 miles in 5 days. And we did like, I think it was about a 6,000 elevation. I have to double check that. I forgot whatever we did.
So
Did
where
you
in
run off?
California is Big Sur?
So it's like two
It's
and a
in
half
the
hours.
name, bro. It's the Big South.
But it's not all the way to the south. It's like in between SF and LA, kind of like a midpoint.
I got you.
But closer to SF, I guess.
Mhm.
But yeah, so it's like 2.5 hours away from me.
The only reason I know what Big Sur is because the Apple like default wallpapers are pictures of Big Sur, and it looks so
Yeah.
good. I want to go, but
Okay, yeah. So we did like 1,650 feet in elevation, and that was again like over the course of like 5 days, and then we did like 60 miles, and we broke it up into like, I don't know, like our easy day. So the first day we like started at like 8 p.m., which is the latest I've ever like started hiking. Like that to me was like insane. But we like hiked for like 2.5 hours, and then found this like spot, and when we stopped it was like pretty much pitch black already. But one thing about my friend Madison is like she was literally like, oh no, I love starting late, so like I'll like camp late, and I don't know where I am, and then I'll wake up and it'll be like some random ass view. And I was like, okay.
Oh, dude. Oh
yeah,
my God.
yeah. I was really like, so background is like she camps a lot, and she's done a bunch of like small backpacking trips or whatever. And so she's like comfortable with, just like camping, making tent really quick and pitching whatever camp. And then I have probably really gone camping like one time with my family, like legit camping. And then the other time I went like 2 weeks in Yosemite in like high school during the summer. So we were like actually backpacking for 2 weeks, and it was like with 15 other girls from around the US. And we were all just like, random, just like meeting up, whatever, and it was through this program. So we pitched camp and everything. And that day we only walked like 2 or 3 miles. And then Tuesday we did like 7. Wednesday was like super hard. We actually ended up hiking like 12 miles because we were doing it like to get from like one water source to the next water source. And then Thursday we hiked, I think, total of like 17 miles, and that was like all downhill. So that was really painful. And then Friday we did like 4 miles.
that's crazy, dude.
Yeah. What'd you guys do for like meals and stuff?
Fucking psycho. Bro, they were all nature, bro.
All nature. No, like we brought stuff. Like we brought all
Well,
our
no.
foods. We weren't living off of like the
land. But like,
They were hunting?
It's crazy. Like, bro, I can't see Neha hunting. No.
No, I wouldn't hunt. I barely eat fish. Like you think. No. No, we didn't really see that many like big animals either. Like it's not hunting ground.
Yeah.
That area. Yeah, no. But so I was in charge of food, which was really crazy because I was like, oh my god, how is anyone gonna trust me to like feed them? And so I got like these salmon fish packets, which like look really sus, but they're not terrible. Like, so basically for like hiking, backpacking, you want like the most amount of like kind of carbs, and also like dense like lean meats, I guess. I don't know, you just want fish and carbs and like cheese and stuff. So yeah, so for breakfast we did like oatmeal. Lunches we did like 2 tortillas, one would be dessert one with like cream cheese and like jelly, and then the other one is like cream cheese and like salmon. And then for dinner I found like these recipes that were pretty cool, but we had this like little mini stove, and so we made like couscous or like pasta. like
Dang.
instant
Oh,
stuff.
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, so it's pretty yummy, honestly.
And this all went down with no like contact to the outside world.
Yeah. I wanted to get
no-
off the grid.
Yeah. How heavy was your backpack? Was it 60 or 70 pounds or something?
No, it was like 40. Like both of ours were like 40.
But still, carrying that for
That's wild,
60
yeah.
miles, that's
Dude,
still
that's crazy.
You're a fucking psycho, dude.
I mean, it's kind of fun. And like, plus was, okay, my backpack actually ended up getting a little lighter every day because we were eating the food.
Mhm.
But like, Madison's, hers didn't. Like, she was carrying the tent and like.
Yeah, but she
I
be
kinda
doing
felt
this all the
bad.
time, right?
Yeah. But this was like the longest she's done. So,
Mhm.
like I said, she's done like 2 or 3 day ones. Or, yeah, 2 or 3. And then I've done literally only like 1 day or 14 days. So, this was like a good medium for me, I guess.
The reason I'm so impressed is because like me, Harsha, Haran, and some other friends have been going on hikes recently, and it'll be like what was the most recent one we did? How long was that? 5 miles.
Yeah, I think about 5.
Yeah.
It was about 5 miles, and I
Bro,
was
they-
just so
They did almost 3
dead.
times that in one day.
That's what I'm saying, and
Yeah.
that's with.
We didn't do it willingly. Like, we were
Well,
struggling.
but still.
No, I
Yeah,
know, but
I know.
like,
We weren't.
I would've-
Yeah, we weren't not struggling either though.
I wouldn't have made it out of Big Sur alive, is what I'm trying to say. Like at the end of the 5 miles, and we weren't even carrying anything. Like we had like probably like 5 pounds on our back with just like water or like speaker and like granola bars, something like that, whatever. But I'm just trying to imagine myself. Like I wouldn't be able to survive. Like,
You just
yeah,
collapsed.
dude. I do want to.
Yeah,
I do
I don't
want
know.
to do backpacking though, just to see how useful I could be. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If I survive.
No, I definitely think it's something like everyone should do. So, like the easiest, shortest, I think would be like 3 days. But like even that, like you could just do like an easy like over 3 days. I think everyone could do like 10 miles
Mhm.
if it's like kind of flat,
Yeah.
you know. So I feel like if you pick an easy hike or whatever, then it should be fine. The thing I will say though is like backpacking is actually hella expensive. Like I have family friends like who are Boy Scouts and stuff, and that's how we got like most of like the sleeping bag, like the sleeping pad, like the utensils, like bowls and stuff,
Mhm.
and this mini stove. And the mini stove is like actually super expensive. It's close to like $200.
What?
So yeah, just that stuff because you want it to be like super lightweight. Like the
Yeah.
most lightweight things you can get is what you want for backpacking, right? And like size small things, and like the sleeping bag and everything. But my sister actually has like a backpacking backpack that she like let me borrow, and so it was just kind of like lucky that I had those things like around. But otherwise, to buy a full backpacking set and everything, I'd say like easily get to like 1,500, if not more. Like if to get everything you need.
Harsha's
Like it's actually
Harsha's jaw dropped.
Bro. The wilderness is free, dude. Like, just go out there,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah. But I mean, yeah, that's why also like if you have friends that like do small things here and there, it's like it'd be cool to like just borrow stuff from each other.
Do you think if
Yeah, how much does it cost for you guys to go on your hikes? Like what? Like gas money and the granola bars?
Yeah, it's about it.
Yeah, like
Okay.
$10 less maybe.
Alright, so just do that 150
Yeah, but also
times.
the rash on my
Straight.
arm.
Yeah.
You gotta take that into account too.
Yeah. What? How many arms?
I got like stung by something.
Oh.
We still don't really know what. I mean, no one really saw what it was, but I'm
You
thinking.
could- do you think it was poison ivy?
No, I wasn't, cause like I was just like standing in the middle of the trail, and then I turned around, and then like all of a sudden I heard like a stinging sensation, and then like
Oh,
it was like very.
You heard a stinging sensation?
Huh? I felt. Sorry, I said
Oh,
heard.
okay.
My bad. Yeah, I felt that, and then it was like a very small like dot, so like it wasn't anything like major, but it was just like really annoying. And then I didn't really do anything to it like that day, and then the next day, it was like a really big red area like patch around it. So it was just.
how is it now?
It's fine now. Actually, it's kind of gone away. But yeah.
Was there like a stinger in it? Or
No, there wasn't, because like we looked at it immediately and we didn't see anything. Yeah, like no one pulled anything out, so I don't know what it was. It was just.
Okay.
And also, I think it was like also getting irritated by the fact that it was like exposed to sunlight too.
Mhm.
I think that was like causing something. But yeah,
True.
Do
I'm definitely not one
hornets?
with the
Priceless.
nature, but I'm trying to do more hikes though. I like hiking.
Yeah, hiking's like fun, and especially like if I do think it's like a really expensive thing, but also anyone who does backpack, I feel like they're really invested in it, kind of thing. Like they'll make the use out of how much gear they buy and like, you know, that thing. Like it's not something you just do once and then you're done.
Yeah.
Mm. Well, yeah, I guess, yeah. If you're investing that much, you have to do it multiple times. But do hornets die after they sting something, just like bees? Because you got stung by a hornet, right?
We don't know. I it might have been.
No.
I don't think they do.
Why do you not think so?
Because, like, I mean, they're murder hornets, right? Like, I feel like they would murder anything and everything before. I think the only way, I don't know. I just feel
Okay.
like you would have to, like, murder them to kill them.
That's an interesting concept you have right there about the hornets. Why don't we take a little
Thanks.
pause and research it while you guys listen to an ad. All right, welcome back. We have the answer to everybody's yearning question. The hornets do not die actually because, as Neha said, the stingers do not get pulled out of them, so they can be repeat offenders. So you have to kill them.
Repeat offender.
before they stop.
They kill you.
That's a mad way to describe that.
Okay, they can be serial hornets. What do you?
Okay,
want
that's
them to
okay.
do? Yo, that could be a fire breakfast, bro. Cereal hornets.
That's like Honey Nut Cheerios, except cheap. Like,
Yeah, that's the Walmart version.
yeah.
If all 5 of us were dropped on the top of like a mountain, like in the wilderness, who do you think would be the first person to start a fire? Or to be able to make a fire, whatever.
Do I get a Molotov?
No,
You
no,
don't spawn with
you
one.
don't spawn with the bomb.
I would say it's either Neha because of her experience or myself because I
Love fire.
have an affinity for fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna go with Christian just because he loves just putting things on fire. So he'll find a way.
Are all 5 of us together? Because if I have like, oh wait,
No,
I
everyone's
think it'd be
everyone's on their own. Like
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
like everyone's no teams.
I'm also most likely to have a lighter on me, I think.
No, you come in with nothing.
You have
except
to
the clothes
make
on
it.
your back.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
make
have to
the
make
fire.
it.
Oh.
So you have to find the sticks. You have to. I don't know what else you do.
That's
What
fine.
if I do the fire bending dance in the circle?
No.
Oh my
But
god.
you need another dude for that.
Yeah, it's true. Actually, I can do it on my side to mirror myself. Fuck.
If I have my glasses, then I can do it.
Huh?
You just need glass, guys. You guys can all make it. You just
Shit.
need your glasses.
Wait,
That's
what?
To see?
smart. That's smart.
This is
Harsha, what'd
But
you
then
say?
if I use my glasses to make fire, then I can't see.
no. You
Well,
use the
what
light.
Do you want? What do you want? Do you want to live?
All right, so we've gotten through the nature here in the U.S. of A. But tell us about your international travels, especially I know you liked Italy a lot, so walk us through that kind of stuff.
Yeah. So I guess I've been traveling for a really long time since I was like a fetus, I guess. But so I have like 3 older siblings, and they're all like 7.5, 5.5, and 4.5 years older. But so we used to go on a lot of trips as like a family, like internationally to like India, where my dad's from, El Salvador, where my mom's from, Spain, like France, I don't know, a bunch of places. But I actually honestly barely remember those because I was so little, but all my siblings, because they're older, like they remember it, right? But yeah, I think in college I definitely tried to do a bunch of study abroads to kind of like, I guess, get back, see if I remember anything from like traveling. But I went to 2 places in college. One was Belize my freshman year, and that was for like a short like spring break week long trip where we were like, honestly, 1, like having fun, but 2, like teaching people over there how to use like Microsoft Excel and Access, and like how they could use that at their school to make websites or anything that they needed. And then the other one was like Italy, which I did my junior year, but in the winter. And we went to like 4 different cities. We went to Rome, Florence, Milan, and Bologna, and Pompeii.
So you went to 5 different cities?
Well,
So
yeah,
4 or
yeah.
5?
Chill. Pompeii was just for a day. The other ones were for like
One day in
longer.
Pompeii.
So if you only go somewhere for
Yeah.
one day, you didn't actually go there?
I mean, we did. Okay, we went to 5 cities. Are you happy?
Yes.
Did you sing Pompeii by Bastille when you went there?
I did. Actually, I
You
did. I got, because I used to love that song in like high school. So I got the entire van, like our entire bus, like everyone to listen to it. And I was like walking up and down and like.
While you thought dead people were sitting on the
One of
ground.
No, like while we were like
Oh.
driving to the concert.
I don't know if that's disrespectful or not.
Yeah, it definitely is.
I mean,
sure.
it's
It's been a while though. They've gotten
it's a
over
good
it,
song.
I think.
Yeah. Wait, how long ago
They
did
have-
that happen?
Nah, they're still under it, bro.
It's wonderful.
They're still, God damn it.
Which city made the biggest impression on you?
I'd say. Okay, actually, I loved all of them. Obviously, you have to love like a different country, but I think Florence or Milan were like top for me. Rome, okay, Rome is awesome. Like it has everything right, but I think it's a little like overhyped and just like so touristy. Like there was Korean barbecue in Rome, you know, like that, you know. So like a little bit of it didn't seem like too realistic or too cultural, I guess. But Florence was really, really beautiful. They have this Duomo that literally looks so delicate that you could just like point it or like pick at it or something and it would like topple over.
Wait, Florence was where like the cultural renaissance. I can't speak English.
Renaissance.
Renaissance. Wait, that's where the cultural renaissance was, right? Or am I wrong?
Yeah.
Am I-
No, I think you're
Could
right.
be.
I think all of Italy was a cultural.
Oh, I thought
renaissance.
like Florence was like the hub, like the main center.
That could be true.
You didn't learn that when you went there?
That seems
Okay.
right.
It's unconfirmed.
Should we do another ad break to go Google
More
it?
ad breaks.
No. We can only milk it for so much.
But yeah, so that was super pretty. The Duomo is like really, really big. It has like some like 500 steps that you could go up, but you have to pay to do that. But the view at the top is supposed to be super pretty. I didn't do that, but they had the best gelato, and I'd say the prettiest view. And then Milan is just like the most city in the country, I think. Like it's the most like a US city, I'd say. Like it's super industrial, I guess. But I would compare it to like the hustle and bustle of like a normal city like SF or like DC or something, except much prettier in like landscaping and in architectural design.
I just looked up and the Renaissance did occur in Florence. So
Okay.
Wow.
that's cool though. I've always wanted to go to Italy. The only countries I've been to in Europe so far have been Greece and the UK.
That's cool. What did you like?
The UK. Well, I guess I was like kind of young back then to like fully appreciate what I was seeing, but well, I guess in the UK at least, I just kind of the only reason I wanted to go in the first place is because I wanted to see Liverpool where my team play.
But that was, you make it sound like that was so long ago. That was what, 2 years ago?
No, I'm talking about when I went like in 2011, like 9
Oh.
years ago, like the first time I went.
Oh.
You went twice?
Well, yeah. So the second time, I didn't really do any touristy stuff because I already seen most of it. When I went like in 2011. So like 2 years ago, I went just to see like my family there. And then 9 years ago, I went with my family from here, and then we kind of just like saw London, and then we also drove up all the way to Glasgow in Scotland, and like went around there too. And then in Greece, we went to Santorini and Athens, and that was nice actually. That was very cool to see.
Oh my god, that's like my dream. I want to go there.
Yeah, Santorini is really nice.
The architecture there boggles my mind because how do they build houses like on top of each other on like a hill? You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
it's like it's crazy.
Especially if it's an old city. Like I don't know how they did the math for that.
Yeah, it's just really colorful too and like very vibrant.
Yeah.
Too bad Greece is kind of in a shithole right now, or they were. Maybe they got back out of it.
No, I think
Bro,
they're
they're
still
still
yeah.
Oh,
I think they've been in this shithole for like the past
wait,
like,
I swear
15
I
years.
heard something.
Ever since like 2008.
I don't know
Yeah.
if you guys told me this or like someone else mentioned it that like they're just sending like foreigners in Greece like out in the sea or something.
What?
Well, I don't know. Like
What?
Oh yeah. No, they're not allowing like people for the longest time. This happened like when we were in high
oh
school.
yeah, I was like, reading about
When
it.
like things
Yeah.
really started getting bad.
No, I remember
them,
it was like the
but-
Syrian refugees or something like that. They were like turning them back.
Yeah, they
and
just
shit
left them
like
at sea
that.
or something.
Something like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Well, wild. I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah,
I mean,
they
their
weren't
countries already
letting
suck.
anyone
Like, it's not in a good place. I don't think need more people.
Yeah, like don't fuck your shit up here, bro. Just like go somewhere else. You
You're
have a
trying to
better
help
chance.
them. It's
Yeah.
actually just trying to help them out.
It's for your own good. Harsha, I know you haven't done much European travel, right? But you had plans to go to Spain, correct?
Yeah, that was the plan, and then it got shot down. I've only ever been to the airports in Europe, you know. I've seen a couple of them.
The Frankfurt.
That's cool. Which
What about-
ones?
Frankfurt.
I've
Frankfurt's
seen
nice.
Yeah.
Frankfurt, Heathrow, the one in Amsterdam. I don't know
Heathrow,
what it's
dude.
called. It's about it.
That's cool. Frank,
Wait, so
what did you go there for? Like, was it
Just on the way to India, man. That's all. I do.
That's all I do.
Okay.
wait, so what do you like about India other than like having to go for like family stuff, you know? Or do you like India? I guess I shouldn't
Do you
assume.
like India?
India's cool. I guess I haven't seen much of outside of like where my family lives there, so it's just been visiting people there. But the last time I went, we got to go up to North India, so to see like Taj Mahal and all that. It's cool. It's very hot up there. But when I go back, I want to go to like other places in India, like Kerala. I heard that's pretty nice.
Kerala's nice.
Goa, bro. I'm trying to go to Goa.
Ooh, I don't.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go. My thing with
Oh,
India
God.
is like there's just so many tourists, and like all the tourists are just like inside India that have like gone on like spring. Well, I guess when I went, a lot of people were like on school break trips,
Mhm.
but like it was just mad crowded every touristy place there was, and it
Yeah,
kind of like
there's a lot of people
kinda
there.
just,
So
I mean yeah, but it just kind of like made the whole experience a little worse. But I mean
Yeah.
like, there are some sights to see, and the food's great. Like I can't complain.
Yeah, I don't really remember when I went to, like, I have a picture of it that I'm looking at right now, but I was really young and I don't remember too much of it. I just know we went on this like thing called like the Palace on Wheels, where it's like this train that's like really elaborate, and it just takes you from city to city, and you like hop off for 2 days and come back on. And so I think we did that throughout. Like, I know we did go to the Taj Mahal, and we were like going through the Gujarat where my dad's from. But the only thing I actually really remember is one going on a camel and then crying because I couldn't go with my mom and dad because, you know, like the 2 months or whatever. So I couldn't go with them. And so I had to go with like the, whoever guy was taking us. And then I was just like really mad that I couldn't go with my mom and dad as like, you know, this little like 5-year-old. And then the other thing I remember is, you know, those, what is it? Those little cookies, the Parle G cookies.
yeah,
Yeah, that, like, I was obsessed with those cookies for like a good 10 years. Like, we bought so many and like shipped them over. Yeah, those cookies are amazing.
Bro, I can tell by Harsh's face he's still cooking.
Nah. I didn't like them that much.
That's
Why
a
not?
wow. That's a take.
How dare.
There's some other crackers in India that I liked, but I forgot the names.
Wait, but like crackers or like biscuits?
I wouldn't call them cookies. Like the stuff that Ankit gave us on the hike. I forgot what it is. Are those crackers?
those are
or
just
saltines?
saltines.
Whatever, man. Yeah.
Because I feel
those-
like cookies and biscuits
But-
are like sweet, you know, like I think what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah,
like,
those
more
aren't sweet.
Yeah.
I'd say.
Yeah, so I don't think saltines. I mean, so also, I think saltines are a cracker, but I don't think they're in the same category as Parle G. Yeah, for people that don't know,
Yeah.
Parle G is like, how would you
They're not.
should I go look up a description?
It's like a biscuit, like a sugar.
It's,
a
there's
sugar
like there is
biscuit
like there's like an
that's made with
American
milk.
brand of the same thing. I don't know what it's called.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I got it one time.
It's like those, on an airport, right?
Yeah, but they have it at like on airplanes. I've had it on airplanes.
Oh, like the shortbread?
Kinda, yeah, but not. It's not really the same taste, but like the same kind of look.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But these were iconic. Oh my god, even looking at them.
yeah. Indian people
I
love
would
that
eat, like,
with
5
their
packs in a row.
chai for that evening. Too.
Yeah, I didn't like chai, so I would drink milk.
All right, Tarun. I know you got the experience of Canada, but and you talked about that before. But like, I know you're probably the most ambitious when it comes to wanting to go places out of like the 4 of us, the rest of us. So, what's on your bucket list?
Bucket list? Ooh. Dude, I want to go to Cuba, dude. I really, really want to go to Cuba. So there's ways that
Start Cold War II.
no, there's ways that you can go. If you basically you have to go with some other company that basically schedules you as like a group of American tourists. And now that I'm a citizen, like
Yeah.
obviously it's possible. I don't know if it's recommended. Like I don't know if like because I have security clearance, I don't know if they like care about all that. Like I don't know, but the architecture and like the cars and like everything like that, it's like I don't know. It seems kind of like
It's like a throwback to like the 70s. 80s or
yeah,
something.
exactly. It's like kind of stuck in time in a sense, and like whenever they have it in movies, like I think it was like in a Fast and Furious scene. But you know how like all the cars like super colorful and like I don't know, it
Yeah.
just looks really like really amazing. And I just think for photos it'd be so crazy. like if I got like a Cuban like hat. I mean, I can't wear hats because my head's so small anyway. But if I got one of those like custom made for me and like got
Would
like
you
I
smoke
don't
a
know.
Cuban cigar if you went?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I just think it'd be like
Bro.
hella cool vibes.
My or Tech actually had like a program to go to
Really?
Cuba. For a week, yeah. And then my mom wanted me to go, but my dad was like, no.
And that was the end of the conversation.
And I was just like, well, I was deciding between that and like Italy, and then I was like, Italy.
Any regrets?
Yeah.
No regret. Because also Cuba has super huge like mosquitoes, and I don't like mosquitoes.
I don't think anyone likes mosquitoes.
Yeah,
I think
I
people
don't know if
I think
there's a
people
pro
tolerate
mosquito
them, but I don't think
crowd.
anyone actually likes them.
Yeah, I didn't want to deal with them because in Belize, so actually when I went like freshman year, I got so many mosquito bites or bug bites. Like my entire leg looked like I had like chicken pox of just like huge ass bites, like welts. Like it was nasty. Like I think I had a total, I counted, and it was like 45 or 50 bug bites like
Oh
over
my
my
God.
entire body. And like I've always just been more prone to getting bug bites than like anyone else in a group. So I was
That's how
like,
my mom feels too.
Yeah, my friend, one of my friends back home, his family has a property in Belize, and they always talk about how like you have to wear like long clothing like no matter how hot it is because there's just so like fucking bugs everywhere no matter what. It's such a
Yeah.
pain in the ass.
Why do mosquitoes exist? Like, what purpose do they serve in like the chain of, I'm talking about like the chain of the ecosystem.
The circle of life in it.
But what the fuck do they actually? Like, I mean, like bees actually pop off, right? Like they do a bunch of shit. Like, what the fuck do mosquitoes do?
mm-hmm.
No wonder no one likes them because they're just
I don't know, I think
useless
they're-
and
Yeah.
fucking bloodsuckers.
Yeah.
Ron,
They're really useless. All they do
Yeah.
is cause pain
are you googling it?
and viruses.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll catch you guys after the ad.
What purpose do mosquitoes serve? College.
It can't be a lot,
A
dude.
world without mosquitoes.
Is that
Eradicating
right?
any organism would have serious consequences for ecosystems.
Oh, shut the
wouldn't
fuck
it?
up! But no. Like, actually, what the fuck? do
Not
they
when
do?
it comes to mosquitoes. Wait, what?
Wait, really?
Wait, that's what
So they do
just-
nothing.
That's what I just read. Yeah.
They're saying they don't do shit.
Mosquitoes cause a huge further medical and financial burden by spreading yellow fever, so all this shit. So
Yeah, and they
So
spread.
it's just-
I
it's
forgot
all
about
negative.
that. Yeah, they spread mad diseases,
Yeah.
plague.
Yeah, because they take blood and just put it in other blood.
Wait, how does that work actually? So like if a mosquito
Mhm.
sucks your blood and it sucks someone else's blood? Like
I think the remnants of like the blood being sucked before may like come in contact.
Well, no, it's
And
like
is
it's
that
like
what
it's like a
causes the
doctor
diseases?
reusing a needle. It's the same thing.
Yeah, that's a good way of thinking.
so
of
I'm
it.
just like every time I've been bit, I've just been getting someone else's.
Yeah,
like,
100%.
blood,
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Wow, that's scary.
Hopefully
But
you're
I'm
the first.
I'm O positive, so it's fine.
I don't know what I am. Does anyone else?
I don't know
that?
what I am. I don't know.
So does O positive mean you're like the best one? Like you can combine with any
No,
other
O
blood type?
negative.
O
O
negative,
negative
okay.
is the best.
Oh.
I think.
So what?
Let's actually look that up. Let's look that up.
Wait,
A lot of
so-
Oh my
Googling
God,
today.
bro, this is the Google episode.
Wait, so back to the mosquitoes. They have like a marginal positive impact. Like apparently, well, some of them like make up the diet for like other animals, which is I guess is important
Whatever,
for the
man.
whole ecosystem.
Like frogs,
and they
but frogs
pollinate,
can eat
and they help.
flies.
Apparently, they also
Mhm.
help pollinate some flowers.
That's
Really?
cap,
That's-
dude.
What flies?
Yeah, I have
I'm
never
reading.
seen a mosquito go to a flower, bro.
But,
No chance.
but they said like they have mostly a damaging role. So they're saying I think like there's a study to see like if they wipe them out, like someone else could just step up into their role and like there wouldn't be any like
That's
mass
true.
consequence of just wiping out the mosquitoes. So all in all, fuck the mosquitoes is what I've.
Yeah, fuck mosquitoes. All my homies hate mosquitoes.
Yeah.
Wait, what were we talking about? What was the question? Like before?
Blood type? I wouldn't pay attention.
Oh, yeah, the
blood
blood
type. Yeah,
type,
look
yeah.
at blood type. Is universal donor O positive or negative?
It's just A, B, and O, right? Those are the three. Like, and then you have positive and negative.
Mhm.
Or no, there's A, B like as well. Like
yeah.
A, B.
Yeah,
double
yeah,
A bad
together.
things.
Yeah.
Yeah, universal blood type is O negative, but I'm O positive, so I can get any blood, but I can't give blood.
Crazy. That's good for
Damn.
you.
You're a blood giver?
You're a
Oh
blood
no,
giver.
you're a blood receiver.
No, I faint when I get my blood taken. Blood.
You're kind of like a mosquito.
Like, do you faint? Wait, do you faint from like looking at it, or just faint like that's just your reaction?
No, like the idea of like something being like I'm gonna get so queasy. The idea of something being like inserted into my arm or like any
Yeah.
like and like the idea of like something being taken out too.
Like that shit just bothers me.
No, I'm the same. I'm really bad when it comes to like blood tests and stuff.
Yeah, I can't. I usually don't
I
look.
agree.
Even when I
Yeah,
don't
me
look,
either.
I just like just knowing the feeling. Like I don't
The
know.
feeling, yeah.
I
Because
used
you
to
know all
create.
the blood
I used to
is,
create
like,
like the
rushing
biggest
there.
shitstorm when I was younger. Like I would like cry. Like I would like kick everything. Like whenever we like go to the doctors.
No, I honestly, so it's my sister's fault. I'm afraid of needles or like getting my blood drawn. Because I was honestly one of the best kids. Like my doctor told me, I never got scared. I was always like, okay, yeah, like take it. I could look at it, everything. And then one time I was like with my sister at the hospital because she was, or I guess the doctor's office, just like she was getting her blood drawn. And she was like trembling, like so scared. And then she was like freaking out. And ever since then, I was traumatized to like see blood coming out of someone and getting scared of it. But yeah. So now I'm scared.
What's weird is like I don't like looking at needles. Like I'm fine with like shots and all that. But I can't look or anything. But I also really want to experience acupuncture, just to know what it's like. And I bet you it feels like amazing after. But
I'm sure it does because you get all that release and everything. But I just guess needles in general. I'm off needles,
Same.
bro.
I think if the acupuncture was on my back, I actually wouldn't mind it.
yeah,
Yeah, if you don't see it, I
Yeah.
guess it would be
Yeah.
different. But
I guess I could just also just close my eyes wherever it's like, you know what I mean. Like you can
dude,
put it wherever.
I want to try the suction cup stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just crazy.
I just don't like how it leaves the huge fucking
The
circles,
welts,
yeah,
like
yeah,
heat
yeah.
kind
It
of
looks
stuff
weird. It looks kinda
everywhere.
weird.
I wonder, like, I want to go to a chiropractor too.
Yeah, me too.
I want to be
I'm
like,
I'm
I
afraid.
wonder if I'll like grow, like, you know, get like an inch back or something, because my spine will be straight, like fully like
Straight?
stretched out or something.
I'm afraid if I go, they'll tell me I have scoliosis. I'm better off not knowing.
Yeah.
No, I think you'd be better knowing. Like,
No.
no, that shit could
That
like,
makes too
if it
much
gets
sense.
bad, it could like literally crush your lung or heart.
That's alright.
And you could, all right.
I've lived long enough.
Another question I have is like, if you go to the chiropractor once and then you have that like sense of like relief and what do you call it? Like you're not like you're stretched out, like you know what I mean? Like you're, what do you call it? Like
Super extendo.
yeah, basic whatever.
Happy.
Like am I like after that am I gonna be like addicted to that and like have to keep going?
Well,
Probably not frequently.
unless you get it done often, because like I mean, I crack my back like every day, and then if I don't crack my back, I'm like, oh my god, I need to crack my
Yeah.
back. So if you go enough and often enough, then probably.
Damn.
But like it's good.
Yeah. I mean, it's just probably just expensive. I don't know if is chiropractor aren't generally insured underneath like regular health insurance, are they? I don't know. I feel like
can
we're
be
not
under
old enough to
certain
have that conversation
circumstances,
yet.
I think.
Like it really depends on your medical care.
We'll return to this question on
That's
like
a-
episode 100 when we're older and we know more about
Okay.
how
Fuck no,
old.
dude. It'd be like 1,000, dude. 1,000, dude. All right, we're running short on time, so before we depart the
I
airport,
see.
everybody go around and say your favorite place that you visited. It can be town, it can be country, it can be whatever. Just, you know, I'll start off. Obviously, everybody knows my fucking answer is gonna be Spain, but specifically,
Conley.
I'd probably say either Segovia or Madrid. I lived in Madrid for like the 6 weeks I was there, but going to Segovia, it's kind of a older, like not farm area, but it's got a lot of history and everything. So that was a really cool experience.
Wait, isn't Segovia the country or whatever that in the Princess Diaries she was like the queen of?
I wouldn't know about that shit.
No, you're dumb. That's Genovia.
Genovia.
You said you're done.
What? You're dumb.
No,
Why am I dumb, bro? That's pretty close.
You're
That's
canceled.
close.
You're
No, because it took me a second to like catch up with the conversation, and I was like, "What the heck? Like, hell no! Like, how does?"
Okay, my bad. Holy
How
shit.
did he get that wrong?
It's like
shit.
an iconic, dude.
Harsha hasn't even
Yeah.
seen the movie. Be mad at him.
Oh, she hasn't
Yeah,
seen it.
shit.
I don't think so.
What?
Sad.
Princess Diaries?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that the one with like Anne Hathaway, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Mhm.
one? Yeah, I've seen it.
Oh, okay. No.
One and two. Have you seen one and two?
Yeah, I've seen both. Wait,
I've
is
seen
two
both.
with the sleepover?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Oh,
Sleep-
Sleeper
Two's
was
with
fire,
Chris
bro.
sleepover. Okay, that's so.
God damn it.
You moving so.
Stop.
Weekly,
You always do
weekly
this.
sus moment.
Weekly suspect.
God damn.
God.
All right, keep the rotation going.
For me, it's Lake Moraine in Canada, Banff. It's like blue ass water, fucking amazing views, mountains. trees. There's purple flowers everywhere. Yeah.
Mine would be Angkor Wat in Cambodia. It's just like how well they kept it, and like it's just like I never expected to like be like a Hindu temple in like Cambodia. Like that was like never in my imagination. But yeah, that was cool.
Mine is, so in high school I went for 2 weeks. I had like a host student in Germany, so I went there for 2 weeks and then she came here. And so it's this like small town called like Göttingen. But honestly, I think that definitely has to be one of my favorite things because I was like immersed in her family and culture and like living with them and, you know, like traveling places. And we went like on hikes because like Germans and Europe in general is just super outdoors and like active. So yeah, it was like a week filled of like hiking and then going to our school and like figuring out like what the culture and how like school system works there. So yeah, I'd probably say that because it was like one of the most beautiful places I've been to.
My answer would have been Dubai, but it's just too hot there. So I pick Cancun, and also seeing like Chichen Itza there too was pretty cool, and the water's pretty blue. And within the U.S., my favorite city is Chicago, probably, that I've been to so far.
You like the bean?
No, that was stupid, but the rest of the city's cool.
Wait, did you go?
Okay.
Did you go to like the opera thing out there?
Chicago? Opera?
Yeah.
No.
No. There's like a big open like not actual opera. It's like an opera house, but it's fucking.
No, I think you thinking about the
you know
Sydney Opera House, Christian.
No,
I'll let you
shut up,
off.
shut
this
up.
one.
Oh, on Wallaby Way?
No.
Oh, what is it?
Yeah, I actually want to go back to Sydney really badly.
You've been?
Yeah,
I wanna go
I have cousins that live there.
That's crazy, man. What a
Boy.
long ass flight.
Yeah, we did it when we went to Singapore.
Not if you go backwards.
Like we went to Singapore and then we like spent like a week or two in Australia. Back when that was a
But-
possibility.
That's okay.
What, traveling?
No, going to Singapore.
Oh yeah, Ron's banned if you don't know, so that's fun. It's a fun fact right there. Government hates him. He's committed atrocious war crimes.
Relax.
So. I actually can't be bothered to look it up. But shout out for me is I went to some famous painter's house and I really wish I remember the name because he's like an extremely famous painter.
Van Gogh.
Salvador Dali.
No, yeah, Dali.
Dali.
Yeah,
Dolly.
we went to his house, which is like an hour and a half outside of Barcelona, and that shit was fucking trippy. But I think that's gonna wrap it up for our passports here, our travel edition. We want to thank Neha for coming through. Is there anything you wanna plug or say anything about yourself or whatever?
Yeah, thank you guys for having me. I love talking about traveling. Always down for a conversation about that. Yeah, miss you guys.
So
Oh.
sweet.
Whatever.
I can't wait for us all to travel together when we go.
Hey, catch you in 2023, gang.
Oh god.
That still seems too soon.
Yeah, honestly.
Why?
Have you seen the amount of cases, bro?
Bruh.
Too soon for 2023?
Yeah.
I think 2022, I'm going.
No matter what the world look like
Alright.
at that point, or
I think it'll be better by then. It's just the US, dude. It's literally just the US.
Yeah,
Europe
but we
is
gotta
fine.
come back at some point.
I mean,
yeah, but as soon as we start traveling and then infecting the rest of it just runs back again, bro. We're gonna cause. the
Once we go out, we can't come back.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that, bro. Let's just move out.
yeah.
Let's move out of the country.
Bro, don't. Oh, I'm so down.
dude, my friend's moving. She's moving to Sweden or Switzerland. One of them.
Oh damn,
Next
that's
week.
cool.
Let's go with her.
I know. I was like, I'll go backpack with you, and she's like, yeah. When it's
Oh, you
like-
backpack the Alps.
yeah.
Respect.
Maybe not the Alps. Something else. Maybe a little easier.
Yeah, maybe a little more easier than that.
Yeah. That seems very ambitious.
Yeah, that's all the time we got for today. But we'll catch you guys next week. All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank
guys.
you.
Catch you on the flippy flip.
Alright, that's it. End it.
All right, bye. Yeah, that's it.